So Zach, I brought this up because I found this. I heard someone else talking about it, and on a podcast I listened to, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Did this really happen? And I looked it up. So apparently, last year or 6 months ago or something, there was a probe in space, or there was something that people couldn't find out what it was, and now the people at Harvard are saying it might have been aliens. Did you hear about this at all, Zach?
Yeah, you're referring to what I refer to as the Dookie ship, or the
Dookie ship.
In all honesty, it looks like this really long asteroid, which that's what brought a lot of attention to it, is the odd shape of it. It's a very long cigar type shape, which is not very common for asteroids.
I can't believe you went with Dookie, because that thing looks exactly like a blunt.
No, to me it looks like just a really, really rough Dookie that you had to get out.
Yeah.
But yeah, what Josh was saying, a lot of scientists are actually wondering if this was an asteroid at all. It was actually discovered in Hawaii. It was given the name, and I'm definitely going to butcher this, Isaiah, what's this word?
It's Oumuamua.
Oumuamua?
Yeah, I mean, those 3 letters repeat at the end, so you say the same thing twice, and then the beginning is U.
So the Oumuamua, which actually in Hawaiian means a messenger who reaches out from the distant past. They think that this could have been some type of alien probe type ship that runs off of solar energy. The one thing that really caught a lot of scientists' eye with this is that once it actually reached our solar system, it sped up in its path. So it was just going at the normal speed that they went, and the second it hit our solar system, it accelerated, which is very odd. And the other thing about this, with all the gravitational pulls from all the different planets in our solar system, it should have had some sort of disruption in its path, but it actually kept going at the exact same projection that it was going with. A lot of people think it's some sort of ship that's been around here for a very, very long time, that's been able to move across using solar energy. But other than that, there's not a whole lot known on it. Of course, there's a lot of scientists coming out saying that this is just an asteroid that got developed over time. One scientist, unfortunately I don't have his name in front of me, actually believes that it's not really the shape it is. I guess a lot of space dust can actually manipulate the way that our telescopes and how all of our machines can picture certain objects. So they think because of the amount of space dust that's on this specific asteroid, it could manipulate it how it's seen.
Yeah.
So that's one real big critic of this entire thing. But I mean, if it was a space alien ship, that would be pretty cool.
I remember whenever they first saw it, I was like, damn, that thing looks like a spear. It's just going to fuck the planet up.
Yeah.
Just fucking shish kebab us.
I mean, what surprised me was, this wasn't, when I first saw this before I presented it to you guys, this wasn't like a conspiracy theory website or anything crazy. It says right here, a paper from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. This is a legit thing with smart people. That's what so surprised me, because it's why is no one talking about this? I mean, I guess I've heard people talk about it, but no one really seems to care or think it's that big of a deal, when it's for the first time that I can remember, credible people are coming out and saying, "Hey, it's a real possibility that this is aliens."
Yeah, I think that was the big thing, because it was witnessed in 2017, but I think it took a while for someone to put all of the information that they gathered together about it and release it, which is why we're just hearing about it now, and why people are now just starting to come up with critics of hey, it could actually be this sort of thing. If you look at that evidence,
next time we see it.
Shoot it down.
I think
Shoot it down, boys!
One of the scientists actually estimated that it's moving roughly at 196,000 miles per hour currently.
Yeah, we could shoot it down.
But it's gone now, right? We can't see it, or can we still see it?
I'm actually not too sure about that. From reading the article that you sent, it actually sounds like it's no longer in our solar system.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But
that's what I thought. Don't come back to my hood, bro.
So, aliens come here tomorrow, land on Earth. What do you think happens? What do you think our reaction is?
We kill each other.
Yeah.
We kill each other? Us and the aliens?
Or they kill us.
They kill us while we kill each other, because that's the only solution we ever have.
If an alien came down right now, the world as we know it would shatter.
I think that aliens know that, and they're like, maybe we shouldn't fuck with them.
Yeah, because they know, because think about it. If aliens came down, almost all religion on this planet gone.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
thrown like you can.
Except for Scientology, bro, the real religion.
Or they try to manipulate
you all
their
have-
religion to fit this into their narrative.
exactly.
But what I was thinking of is like they come down here if they have the technology to do this, right? Because they obviously have to live super far away, right?
Yeah.
So it's like they probably see us how like we see cattle or cows. You know what I mean? Like we could just kill them whenever we want because we're probably so dumb
we
compared to
are
them.
ants to them pretty much. Like they can just come down here and do whatever they want.
I don't know, man.
Scary.
Could be. Or they could just have been like, hey, look, we are a society that can focus on one thing. And so they focused on space travel, and now they don't really have the weaponry. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We focused on being able to kill each other as fast as possible. And so that could be a reason why you don't have anybody come visit us, because they're like, oh, these motherfuckers are crazy. They'll kill each other.
Yeah.
Like, they'll probably kill us too. Like,
Yeah.
so, I mean, it's all a matter of perspective. We won't know until aliens come.
Do you want
goes.
to be here the day that aliens come down?
Yeah, dude, that's why I'm gonna get a gun, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm gonna shoot the Greys.
probably very selfish, but I would hope that I live in my lifetime. There's some type of monumental event because, like, the generation before us had like us going to the moon, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, what do we have? You know, like I hope something happens.
Maybe we'll go back to the moon.
Maybe we go to Mars. I don't know, but
I don't know. I'm really curious to see. I just want to see what civilization will do once it happens. I'm also a very firm believer of that aliens have already visited us, and more like high government officials know, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's in that folder that the presidents pass to each other.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I've
I
seen that
fully
too.
believe that sort of thing, but a lot of us just can't know because it would just tear us apart.
do you think Roswell happened?
Yes.
Yeah,